Let me ask you something. Have you ever woken up tired, stiff, or in pain and thought, well, that's just part of getting older? What if I told you one small habit you repeat every single night could be making those problems worse without you even realizing it? Not your mattress, not your diet, not your medications, the way you sleep. Some of the most common sleeping positions seniors use are quietly damaging the spine, joints, breathing, and even heart health. But the good news is, a few simple changes can make a powerful difference. Stay with me, because today I'm revealing the 4 worst sleeping positions you should stop using, and 4 better ones you can start tonight to wake up feeling stronger and more rested for seniors. The way you sleep each night is far more powerful than most people realize, because sleep is not just rest, it is active repair time for the body. During those hours in bed, your muscles relax, joints decompress, tissues heal, hormones rebalance, and the brain clears waste that builds up during the day. But all of that healing depends heavily on how your body is positioned. If your spine is misaligned, your neck twisted, or your joints compressed for 6 to 8 hours, your body spends the night under stress instead of recovering. Over time, that stress adds up quietly. You may notice more stiffness in the morning, lingering back or hip pain, or a general sense of fatigue that never fully goes away. Many seniors assume these changes are just part of getting older, but in reality, poor sleep positioning often plays a major role. As we age, our bodies become less forgiving. Discs in the spine lose cushioning, joints become more sensitive, and muscles take longer to recover. A sleeping position that didn't cause problems at 40 can slowly start creating issues at 60 or 70. When the spine is unsupported, nerves can become irritated, circulation can be reduced, and breathing can become shallow. This affects not only pain levels but also heart health, digestion, memory, and mood. Poor oxygen flow during sleep can leave you feeling foggy or irritable the next day, even if you technically slept long enough. Over months and years, the reduced sleep quality can weaken the immune system and increase the risk of chronic conditions. On the other hand, when your sleep position supports your natural alignment, your body can truly rest. Muscles relax instead of tightening. Joints stay in neutral positions instead of being compressed or twisted. Breathing becomes deeper and more efficient, allowing oxygen to nourish every system. Blood flows more freely, helping reduce swelling and inflammation. The difference may not feel dramatic after one night, but over time it becomes noticeable. Many seniors report waking up with less pain, moving more easily in the morning, and feeling more energized throughout the day simply by changing how they sleep. What makes this especially important is that sleep positioning is a habit repeated every single night. Even small stresses, when repeated for years, can have a powerful impact on the body. The good news is that the opposite is also true. Small improvements, done consistently, can lead to meaningful benefits. Supporting your body correctly during sleep gives it the best chance to heal, maintain strength, and stay mobile. Instead of fighting gravity and tension all night, your body can finally work with them, allowing sleep to become a true source of restoration rather than another hidden source of strain. Many of the sleeping positions people naturally fall into feel comfortable in the moment. But comfort does not always mean healthy, especially for seniors. Positions like sleeping flat on the back without support, lying on the stomach, curling tightly into a fetal position, or twisting the body half on the side and half on the stomach place hidden stress on the body night after night. Because this stress builds slowly, it often goes unnoticed until pain, stiffness, or mobility problems become harder to ignore. What makes these positions particularly harmful with age is that joints, muscles, and the spine no longer bounce back the way they once did, so even mild misalignment can have lasting effects. Sleeping flat on the back without proper support may seem neutral, but it often exaggerates the natural curve of the lower back. Over hours of sleep, this arch creates tension in the muscles and compresses the spinal joints. For seniors, this can worsen lower back pain, morning stiffness, and discomfort when standing up after waking. It can also encourage snoring and breathing issues by allowing the tongue and soft tissues to fall backward, reducing airflow and lowering oxygen levels during sleep. This can leave you feeling tired and unrested even after a full night in bed. Stomach sleeping is another position that causes significant strain, particularly on the neck and spine. To breathe, the head must be turned to one side for long periods, which twists the neck and stresses the cervical spine. Over time, this can aggravate arthritis, increase nerve pressure, and lead to headaches, shoulder pain, or tingling in the arms. The lower back also suffers in this position, as the spine is forced into an unnatural curve that compresses discs and joints. For seniors with thinning bones or disc degeneration, this pressure can contribute to ongoing pain and reduced mobility. Curling tightly into a fetal position may feel comforting, but it limits how the body functions during sleep. When the knees are pulled tightly toward the chest and the chin is tucked, breathing becomes more shallow because the lungs cannot fully expand. Circulation can also be restricted, especially in the hips and knees, increasing stiffness and joint discomfort upon waking. Over time, this tight positioning can worsen hip and knee pain and contribute to a feeling of being locked or cramped in the morning. The twisted half-side, half-stomach position is particularly damaging because it places the spine under rotational stress. When the upper body faces one direction and the lower body another, the spine is forced to twist for hours at a time. This uneven pressure can irritate nerves, worsen disc problems, and lead to one-sided pain in the back, hips, or shoulders. Although these positions may feel natural or familiar, they quietly work against the body's structure, making restful, healing sleep harder to achieve over time. Many people believe that choosing the right mattress or sleeping on a specific side is the most important part of healthy sleep, but for seniors, proper alignment matters far more than the position itself. Alignment simply means that the head, neck, spine, and hips are supported in a way that keeps the body in its neutral posture throughout the night. When alignment is off, even slightly, muscles are forced to stay engaged instead of relaxing. Joints experience uneven pressure, and nerves can become irritated. Over time, this can turn sleep into a source of strain rather than recovery, leading to stiffness, soreness, and poor sleep quality. As the body ages, the structures that protect alignment become less resilient. Spinal discs lose height and flexibility, muscles weaken, and joints become more sensitive to pressure. This means that what felt fine years ago may now cause discomfort or pain without you realizing why. A misaligned neck can lead to headaches or shoulder tension. Poor hip alignment can trigger lower back pain or sciatica. Knees pressed together without support can strain the hips and pelvis. These issues don't always show up immediately, but they accumulate over time, especially when the same poor alignment is repeated night after night. This is where small adjustments make a powerful difference. Using pillows strategically can dramatically improve alignment without requiring major lifestyle changes. A pillow placed under the knees when sleeping on the back helps flatten the lower back and reduce spinal stress. A pillow between the knees when side sleeping keeps the hips level and prevents the spine from twisting. Proper head support fills the gap between the mattress and the neck, keeping the head in line with the spine instead of tilted forward or backward. These simple supports allow the body to fully relax, letting muscles release tension and joints settle into comfortable, neutral positions. When alignment is correct, the body no longer has to fight gravity or compensate for awkward positioning. Breathing becomes easier because the chest and airway are open. Circulation improves as blood flows freely without compression. Nerves are less likely to be pinched or irritated, reducing nighttime tingling or numbness. Over time, this leads to deeper, more restorative sleep and fewer awakenings during the night. Many seniors notice they wake up feeling lighter, less stiff, and more ready to move when alignment is properly supported. What's especially encouraging is that alignment-focused changes are accessible to almost everyone. You don't need to force yourself into an uncomfortable pose or buy expensive equipment. The goal is comfort with support, not perfection. Even one well-placed pillow can reduce years of accumulated stress on the body. When these small changes are used consistently, night after night, they help protect joints, reduce pain, and support healthier aging by allowing sleep to truly do its job of restoring the body. For seniors, the most supportive sleep positions are the ones that work with the body instead of against it, helping maintain alignment, improve breathing, and reduce unnecessary pressure on joints and organs. One of the most beneficial positions is sleeping on the back with proper knee support. When a pillow is placed under the knees, it gently flattens the lower back against the mattress, reducing strain on the spine and allowing muscles to relax fully. This position evenly distributes body weight, which can be especially helpful for seniors dealing with hip pain, joint sensitivity, or general stiffness. With the right head and neck support, this position can feel surprisingly comfortable and calming once the body adjusts. Side sleeping with a pillow between the knees is another highly supportive option, particularly for those with lower back pain, hip discomfort, or sciatica. The pillow keeps the hips aligned and prevents the top leg from pulling the spine out of position. This alignment reduces pressure on the lower back and allows the spine to stay neutral throughout the night. Side sleeping also tends to keep the airway more open than sleeping flat on the back, which can reduce snoring and breathing disruptions. For many seniors, this position offers a balance of comfort and support that leads to deeper, more restful sleep. Sleeping on the left side provides additional benefits that go beyond comfort. This position supports digestion by allowing gravity to help move food and waste through the digestive system more efficiently. It can reduce acid reflux and nighttime heartburn, which are common concerns with aging. Left side sleeping may also benefit heart health by improving circulation and reducing pressure on the heart. Seniors who experience swelling in the legs or mild circulation issues often find this position especially helpful, as it encourages better blood flow throughout the body during the night. A slightly elevated upper body position can also be extremely supportive for seniors, particularly those who deal with breathing difficulties, acid reflux, chronic coughing, or mild sleep apnea. Elevating the upper body just enough to keep the head and chest raised can prevent stomach acid from traveling upward and help keep the airway open. This position can be achieved with an adjustable bed or a well-designed wedge pillow, and it allows the spine to remain aligned rather than bend sharply. Many seniors find that this gentle elevation leads to fewer nighttime awakenings, a more refreshed feeling in the morning. What all of these positions have in common is that they support the body's natural structure while allowing it to fully relax. They reduce strain instead of creating it, encourage better breathing and circulation, and help the body use sleep as a time for true repair and restoration. With consistency and small adjustments, these supportive positions can become comfortable habits that contribute to better sleep quality and long-term health as the years go by for many seniors. The idea of changing a long-standing sleep position can feel uncomfortable or even unrealistic, especially if the same habits have been in place for decades. The body becomes familiar with certain positions, even when those positions are not ideal. Muscles, joints, and connective tissues adapt to repeated patterns over time. So when a new position is introduced, it can initially feel strange or awkward. This discomfort often leads people to believe the new position is wrong, when in reality the body is simply adjusting to healthier alignment. Understanding this process is important because meaningful improvements in sleep and comfort rarely happen overnight. Consistency is what allows the body to gradually adapt. When a supportive position is practiced night after night, the muscles begin to relax more easily, joints experience less pressure, and the spine starts to settle into a more natural posture. The first few nights may involve tossing and turning or waking up more often, but this phase usually passes as the body learns the new pattern. Using pillows as guides can make this transition much easier. A pillow behind the back can prevent rolling onto the stomach, while a pillow hugged in front of the body can provide a sense of comfort and stability. These small tools help train the body gently rather than forcing it into a rigid position. As the body adjusts, the benefits begin to appear in subtle but meaningful ways. Morning stiffness may decrease, and getting out of bed can feel easier and less painful. Movements throughout the day may feel smoother, with less hesitation or discomfort in the joints. Energy levels often improve as sleep becomes deeper and more restorative. Many seniors also notice improvements in mood and mental clarity, which are closely linked to sleep quality. These changes may seem small at first, but over time they can significantly enhance daily life and independence. It is also important to remember that sleep does not need to be perfect to be beneficial. Even partial improvements make a difference. Supporting the body correctly for part of the night is better than not supporting it at all. The goal is progress, not perfection. Listening to the body and making gentle adjustments as needed helps ensure that the new habits remain sustainable. Sharp pain, numbness, or discomfort are signals to adjust support rather than give up entirely. Over weeks and months, these gradual changes can lead to lasting improvements in comfort, mobility, and overall well-being. Better sleep supports healthier aging by allowing the body to repair itself more effectively and manage stress more efficiently. By being patient, consistent, and kind to the body during this transition, seniors can turn sleep into a powerful ally, helping them wake up feeling more refreshed, balanced, and ready to enjoy each new day.